Hello people, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Hope you're well in all that you do and you're loving yourself and others like always. Thank you so much for the show of love. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Why not hit that subscribe button so this family keeps growing and we get to interact more about our life as we struggle as a people, as we journey towards our creator. So today there is a letter I came across and I felt like why not we talk about it here, because it carried a lot of things, a lot of water, it carried a lot of weight, and it explains to some extent why what is happening to us as a group of people is happening, why things are the way they are, because most of the things that happens are the work of men. I think I keep saying this. These are the works of men. This is the level of the manipulative power that a man has. The letter was written to the British Parliament on the 2nd of February in 1835, and here it goes. Alright, this is okay. It says, I have traveled across the length and breadth of Africa, and I have not seen one person who is a beggar, who is a thief. Such wealth I have seen in this country, or it should be continent, such high moral values, people of such caliber, that I do not think we would ever conquer this country. Alright, unless we break the very backbone of this nation, which is her spiritual and cultural heritage. And therefore I propose that we replace her old and ancient education system, her culture, for if the Africans think that all that is foreign and English is good and greater than their own, then they would lose their self-esteem, their native culture, and they will become what we want them to be, obviously, a truly dominated nation. This is the strategy that was used to conquer the continent, and that is why even till today you will feel that whatever is from the West is the best. I think I keep saying that here, that most of the times we value what the white man says than what a brother of ours says. Just imagine if an African stand up today and say, okay, I've received an inspiration from the creator, I'm going to produce something like this, or maybe he or she venturing to producing that thing. Just you can count the amount of Africans that would even patronize that brother, because there is this doubt in there. Because the white man have told us already, they have made us believe that everything that is ours is inferior, everything that is ours is not good, and that is why most of the times we hardly patronize made in Africa, made in ALKEBULAN. We hardly patronize our brothers, those we know that produce some things. We hardly patronize them, and most of the times it is quite unfortunate and disheartening that we also contribute to their downfall, because we don't want them to rise up. We don't see anything good in them, because this is what the white man wants, and it is happening, it is working. We still need to wake up as a continent. We still need to wake up as a people, because this has eaten deep into our psychology. It is inside. Just like this idea of okay, God is white now, it has always been in our system. Most of the times when you close your eyes, you will see that white picture there, because they've rooted it in there, they've rooted it in our system. It's just there, it's just there. Even most of the things that we do that are not proper is rooted in us. It's not because we are not doing it because it's the right thing. We are doing it because it is like it has become part of us, and struggling to pull it off is not easy at this stage of life for most of us. Now this is how they got to everything, and this letter was written on the 2nd of February to the British Parliament in 1835. So this is how these people sat down. When I keep saying there was a clip, obviously YouTube didn't allow me to upload that, because I knew I uploaded a video with that clip, and immediately I got a message. Immediately I had to take down that video. Now they were sitting behind closed doors, and they were calculating on how to come down to the continent and how to manipulate us. These were things that men did. That's why I say majority of the things that happened are the works of men. The wickedness of humans, the wickedness of people living on the face of the earth. And that is why you see a lot of persons. Why do you think we have a lot of persons suffering, a lot of persons hardly have square meals, a lot of things are happening? It's because some persons have decided to take the glory to themselves. Some persons have decided to take this, the position of the creator, and that is why a lot of things happen we don't have answers to. Right now, the first thing they said they were going to do is, when they came, they saw that these are people that already have a system. You know, they keep saying that we had no history, not knowing that they were the ones that had no history. They keep saying we had no history. How can people who you say have no history, better civilization that have been existing in the world, where you came and copied, and you went and built yours on? These are questions that most of the times people like us ask, and that is why it is difficult to believe some things. It is difficult because there are a lot of lies in them. Now, when they came and saw that we had a system already, we had the body already, and to them they felt, why not we shake them a little? Do you know the problem with people, black people? Problem with Africans, the problem with ourselves living in ALKEBULAN is that we tend to trust outsiders more than we trust ourselves. We tend to trust those we shouldn't trust more than we trust ourselves. And I think, okay, let's check this out as well. Let's listen keenly and attentively to this.
The Middle East is fucked. We should know. We fucked it. 6 of the 10 fastest growing economies are in sub-Saharan Africa. Countries rich in mineral wealth. Coltan for our computers, cobalt for our batteries, phosphates for our agriculture, nuclear ore for our power. These are the things, gentlemen, that the wars of the next 20, 30 years will be fought over. A huge deposit of cobalt was discovered in Mali just over 2 years ago. Back then, we approached the Malian government about mining rights. They told us that those rights were going to the Chinese. So we set about to create the conditions to make sure that wouldn't happen. Just last week, one of our Australian subsidiaries, thank you, Lachlan, secured those rights. Our pilot project in Mali hit a few bumps, but I'm delighted to report that it worked. And if it can work there, there's no reason it can't work in other mineral-rich countries across Africa. We create the chaos, and then we move in and capitalize on that chaos. We're looking at the long term here, gentlemen. Rates of return that'll make Iraq and Afghanistan look like chicken feed.
I just hope nothing happens to this video so you get to see it yourself. You heard them, word to word. He said they create chaos. You know them, that they create chaos, right? And they're moving and capitalize on the chaos they create. This is exactly the explanations of all the happenings around countries in ALKEBULAN. All the happenings, all the uprising, all the unsettlement, all the chaos. Maybe post-election chaos, pre-election chaos, chaos erupting from wherever, banditry, whatever you can think about. They have their hand in it. They create those things, so it will give them opportunity to go capitalize. They are the chief manipulators. What do you call these categories of persons? You're looking for the devil. You think the devil is somewhere far away in one pit of fire, dark, with horns and tails behind. It's right behind your door. It's not far away. Look at them. We see them. Because when you act like the devil, are you not the devil? Is it far away? I keep saying this. We keep looking for something that is not far, it's just around us. You create chaos and you capitalize on that chaos to grow. This is exactly what has been happening around the world. This is exactly what we have been experiencing. There is no two ways about it. This is just the truth. They've explained it themselves. What else do you want to hear? What else do you want to know? That we from this part of the world, we that are this type of persons, cannot love ourselves sincerely and be united as we should. What else do you want to hear? What is that you're still looking for? Instead of we fostering our unity, our togetherness as the melanated people, to rise up in power, because these people are merciless. They don't care. They are only running after what is for their interest. Whatever is yours, there is nothing, you're not part of it. You're only part of it when they need you to use you to achieve what they want, like you heard. They create chaos and capitalize on the chaos for their progress. The world as we know is gradually becoming something else. It has become, but it's becoming another thing. If you watch closely to what is happening around, and then you see for yourselves that the only way out for the melanated beings is unity, is togetherness. We just have to come together and pull away all this apathy, all this hate amongst ourselves, which they stir up. You heard that? They create chaos and capitalize on the chaos. We have to quietly try our best to tolerate one another, to foster unity and create a body. This has been the dream of Marcus Garvey, and I still get a lot of you saying his dream is just for those who have African ancestry. For those who have African ancestry alone. When you are black, you have something of African. And this is also another type of chaos they are creating amongst ourselves, telling us you are something else other than African. You are something else other than ALKEBULAN. Go take a DNA. Most of the times I keep saying this. Go take a DNA and come back. Let's have a talk. If you are a human being, except if you're something else, there is no way that we can't argue that. Even those who are something else right now are claiming to have African ancestry, then you who are obviously African, you are denying your heritage. And then you are allowing them to create chaos and then coming to capitalize on that chaos. They were successful in telling you that you're something else. You are something other than what you are. So to divide us. So that the dreams of these are fallen heroes who are sleeping. I believe they are sleeping and just waiting for us to carry on from where they stopped. Now, the dream of these are foreign heroes, is it going to die down? Or we're going to pick it up, realizing that they've done something? Of course, there is always their hand in everything that happens around us. Always manipulating, always trying to turn over, always looking for something for their own interest. It's never for your interest. Whatever you call yourself is never for your interest, as far as you know one of them. They know who they are, they know themselves. And when they see you, they know you're not for them, they know already. But most of the times, we don't know who we are. And that is where the problem starts from. Discover yourself today and know who you are. So you know which side you are on. Exactly. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comment and thought there at this section. And I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself. Love others. Stay safe, stay positive. Bye for now.